episode. Cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Truth Podcast. I am your host, Neek Robinson. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. Just want to give a quick thank you to everybody that supported last week's podcast with Dominic Dominguez. Dominic's one of my lifelong friends, man, and it just really means a lot that you guys showed so much love on that podcast and everything. So with that being said, something that I wanted to do towards the end of the year, since this year is wrapping up, I do want to start a little giveaway. I'm going to get back to you guys on the specifics of that probably in my last podcast of the year, which will actually be on December 31st, oddly enough. So stay tuned for that. That's something that I've kind of wanted to get into, especially like we're getting closer to like 100 subscribers and all that different stuff. So, let's just keep growing this thing. Let's keep grinding. Let's keep working. And if you guys have any topics that you would like for me to talk about, I would love to have any sort of feedback from you guys. So just hit me up and let me know. But something that I wanted to talk about today specifically, it is that time of the year. Everybody is going crazy and is trying to find the correct gift to give to that special someone, or just finding a gift in general. Today I wanted to kind of share this out to from the guy standpoint of like what I feel like as a guy you should give to your girl, and as girls what you should be giving to your guy that you're into, whatever. Could be for a dad too, could be for whoever, but just kind of giving you guys some holiday gift ideas. I think that that's something that is stressful to find this time of the year, especially for like some people that really want something that's very meaningful, and they want it to be special to that person. So let's just go ahead and dive into it. Something that I've seen personally that I would like personally rock with, and I know that a lot of like guys that I know would personally like. I feel like I'm not really into the possessions and all that stuff, but something that I think would be cool that is like pretty budget friendly is actually the Target actually is selling this retro PlayStation, which is like the PlayStation 1, and that's like only $100, so that's like a good little gift. I think it comes loaded with like 30 games, and it's just something that I think that people my age that grew up playing like the PlayStation would just enjoy that. So ladies, if you guys are looking for a gift for your boyfriend or your pops or whatever, that's something that I would keep in mind. I think that that's just something that's really cool, and just something that it's not going to break the bank too much, and it's something that's going to bring back a lot of nostalgia. Something to keep in mind with that, though, is that I don't know if you can buy games for it. I haven't really done my research to that extent. That's something that you guys would have to do on your own. But it does come preloaded with 30 games, and I've heard that there's not every game that everybody would want, or that everybody has played back when they were a kid too. So, but it does have some good games on there, I've heard. But I just thought that was kind of a dope little thing to get for a guy. I feel like that would be something that's very special. Also, like for another guy thing, just I don't know. Me personally, I feel like it's the things that I really personally enjoy, like experiences, and just getting quality time with like the people that I love. So like my mom works for the airline and everything, so she usually plans like a trip for us like at the end of the year every year. So that's something that like we kind of get to look forward to in my family in general, just because like I don't know. Gifts to me are just like, I love giving gifts, but I don't know. I think there's something to be said about experiences over material possessions. At least at this point in my life, I feel like it's just not, material possessions just aren't important to me anymore. And I'm just trying to love what I have currently, and that's something that if you guys have a little bit of extra money to spend and you want to give somebody an experience, I think that it doesn't have to be anything huge either. It could literally just be like a local concert. It could be a night out on the town. Just kind of get fancy with it. Just figure it out. There's a lot of different free events that actually go on, especially around Christmas time. So I would definitely look at the newspapers, or figure out something that that you guys would both be into, and just do it together. That I think that experiences are something that the person is going to remember forever, versus something that you get them for Christmas one year. They may not be using it the next year, so on and so forth. So just kind of keep that in mind. And then for the girls aspect, for the guys that are searching for gifts for their girls and whatnot, I would say, man, I would stick with like the homemade gifts. I feel like at least like the women in my life, like my mom especially, she's like very into like the homemade stuff, and it's something that it shows that I care enough to make something for her that was that I made up in my mind, that I thought that she would like. So fellas, I would say do the same thing for your girl, but also like just treat her good, just say like, hey baby, I would love to like get you a gift card to like go to get your nails done or whatever. Just make them feel like a queen. All the women in the world deserve to be treated like a queen, so just go out and make your girl feel special. I think that something that you could do is also spending that quality time, for all the fellas out there. Just spend that quality time with your girls and your moms, whatever, aunts, whatever. Just spend that time. This is like the best time of the year to just spend quality time with the people that you're surrounded by in your life, and the people that you love and cherish the most. This past year, I feel like it's been really eye-opening for me, especially with a few of my friends like passing and everything. It showed me a lot that like life is fucking short. Like, I'm just not even gonna sugarcoat it. That life is short, man, and material possessions, it's something that you can't take with you. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you're sitting on your deathbed, man, you can always look back at the experiences that you've had with the person and the people that you love. So with that being said, man, just kind of I don't know, just make people feel like they matter to you. That's really all that it is. I think that something that we as people kind of get caught up in this time of the year is like, we feel like we have to spend the most money and get the most gifts for everybody that we love, and just showing off that money means that we care more about you or whatever. I don't know. I just feel like that's a little bit backwards to me personally. I don't know what you guys really think about it, but I think that the gifts that are made from your heart and that you put time and effort into, I think that those are better than anything that you could ever buy. And something that you put your time and energy in to try and make it special for somebody, that I would take that any day over like a Louis Vuitton wallet or something like that. It's like you could always get something like that. You can't get these experiences, especially when it's later in life. That's you don't want to have any regrets in your life, and that's something that I don't want to have in my life. Is I don't want to grow old and have any regrets. So I want to cherish the people that I love right now, and every day of my life, and I would encourage you guys to do the same. So that's really it. If you guys are struggling with any gifts, definitely look up like a lot of the top 10 gifts. If you guys are like looking for more materials or anything, look up. There's a ton of different articles online of like the top 10 gifts to get for somebody. There's like a lot of different speakers that are out right now that are very budget friendly. So if somebody's into music that you know and love, just look at some speakers. There's tons of headphones on sale. No, I think that like fragrances are really good too, and those are always kind of on sale this time of the year. So just kind of go out and just get something that you care about and that you put some time and effort into. That's the best thing that I would advise you guys to do is just make these gifts in this time of the year just very thoughtful for somebody else. I think that's the best thing too is like regardless if you pay $1, $100, $1,000 on somebody's gifts, I think that the best thing is that you went out of your way to show that you care for them. You didn't have to do that. Regardless if you guys are like dating or whatever the case is, you decided to take the initiative to go out of your way and purchase something with your own money or create something to try and make their day better or whatever. I think that that's just a beautiful thing, and that's something that I wish that we as humans would do like every day of the year, not just on Christmas. I think that it's something that we need to learn to love everybody and to just check in on every single person, regardless of the time of the year that it is, just, I don't know, that's bigger picture, I feel like, but yeah, I think that biggest takeaway for today, I would just say is follow your heart this season is all that I would really say. And that's the only advice that I would give for everybody that's struggling to find gifts and everything, I think that the PlayStation thing is cool, especially for the fellas out there. I think that it would be just something nostalgic, especially if the person did play like a PlayStation when they were a kid. But, experiences I think are number one on the list, So definitely look up some stuff that's happening. Could be in the new year, could be a concert, whatever, don't think about it too hard, just put some time and effort into it, but don't stress yourself out so much, because I think that just me personally, if I see that you have put in time and effort by just getting me anything, that's dope. You know what I mean? So that's awesome, and I appreciate that with all of my heart, honestly. So I think that a lot of people are the same, but there are some people that are very into materialistic things, so you got to just watch out for that. But ultimately, experiences are key, so just remember that. And I hope that everybody here has a very, very great Christmas, holiday season, yada, yada, yada. And, we're going to keep this going. Next week, we are going to have another guest. It's going to be a special episode. I'm very excited about this episode that's coming up next week. And I'm hoping that you guys are going to enjoy it. It's going to be the day before Christmas, so Christmas Eve. So be on the lookout for that. It'll be dropping at about 8 a.m. in the morning. So you guys can have all day to kind of watch it, whatnot, spend some time with your families, whatever else. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Truth Podcast. My name is Neek Robinson. Definitely just screenshot this and post it to your Instagram story. Share this out for me if you guys could. That's something that, I just greatly appreciate I love just organic growth through this community, man, and I think that it's something that I've been seeing, especially in the past couple of episodes, and I appreciate you guys for that 100%. So, yeah, so if you guys have anything else that you want to say, just drop a comment down below, and I would love to get back to you guys. Also, if you guys, like I've been saying in all the podcasts, so if you guys would like to be on the podcast, just send me a DM or comment down below. I would love to get you on, and I'd love to set up a time for you. If you guys are located in Des Moines, it's very easy for me to set up a time for you, because I'm free, especially this month. I don't have any like classes going on or anything, so I would love to link up with you and be able to share your story out. So, but I've been rambling on for about 17 minutes, and I tried to keep this short. Didn't happen, but anyways, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great Monday and a great rest of your week. Like I said, happy holidays to everyone and one and all. And I'll see you guys next Monday. Take it easy, everybody.